our second chapter, that is India events up to 1960. Okay, so let's begin. So before beginning with this chapter, I want to ask you several questions. And this is the general knowledge question, okay? So I hope that I got an answer from each and every student. So the first question is, okay, before moving towards, I want to ask you, is I'm audible to each and every person? Okay, now the first question, that is, when India became independent? Yes, very good, Vaibhavi. Harshil, Soumya, Aryan, yes. In 1947, 15th August 1947, India became independent. Now the next question, in which year India accepted the constitutional framework? The constitution, the Indian constitution, which is written by Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar. When India accepted that? Yes, exactly correct, Akansha. In 1950. Yes. So here we talk about after 1947, when India got independence, when India adopted the constitutional framework. After that, what happened? What type of events, what type of issues, what type of crises are happened in our India? So we move towards each and everything. Who is the first prime minister who make a changes in our India? Okay, so we see each and everything in our India events which happened after 1960. So before moving towards, we talk about the 1960, the year 1960. So in the year 1960, this is the first initial period, okay? After 1947, what happened? India need to solve different issues. There are the n number of issues came in the front of the India. The issues like economic related, money related, political issues, and the issues like a social development. So what happens, student? Each and every person want to solve this issue. Okay, okay. Now next is, we have seen that there are so many issues. Okay, so many issues are happen, like economic related, political related, then social developments, all this, the each and every person want to solve this issue. So what happened? They plan a one commission. The commissions which able to solve each and every problem. The problem like poverty. Poverty is the biggest problem which happen in our India. And so to solve this poverty problem, the each and every person, the prime minister, president, they form a one, establishing one commission, planning commission. By this, they can plan some, amend some rules, they plan some functions to eliminate, to dismiss this poverty issue. So at the same time, several social problems are also coming in the HS, like weaker section, caste, nationalism, regionalism, casteism. So n number of problems like scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, all the problems are coming. So they plan a one commission for this. So let's see what happened in the 1960. So in the decade of the 1960, several events and which had a huge impact on a political situation in India. So you have seen in the screen the region like Goa, Diu, and Daman. Goa, Diu, and Daman. were free from the Portuguese rule. In the Goa, Diu and Daman side, the Portuguese ruled our form. So after 1960, sorry, in 1960, or we can say that in 1947, the Goa, Diu and Daman free from the Portuguese rule. But the tension happened between India and China border, the India and China northern border. So because of this, we can say that this borderline is known as McMahon line. The northern border, which come between India and China, is known as McMahon line. Okay, so the tension generally occur in the since 1950. It starts from 1950, and okay, it's McMahon line. Yes. So this tension is arising, and the war is happened in 1962 between two countries, the India and China, related to border issue, related to northern border issue. So afterward, what happened? India, which have independent in 1947. So the first, you can see here also. Just I will show you. Okay. So just look at this table, student. If you want to click the screenshot, you can click. It will helpful for you to learn each and everything. Okay, the tension happened related to border issue. The one border, the name is McMahon line, the northern border, which came between India and China. Okay, so because of this, screen is not black, screen is proper. Okay, student, you're able to see the screen. If yes, just type yes in the chat box. Yeah, it's clear. Okay, thank you, Soumya, Ganesh. So I hope you taken a screenshot. It will helpful for you. Okay. Okay, good. Now we move to each and every part. So our first prime minister is, okay, student, who is the first prime minister? Who is the first prime minister? Yes, exactly correct. San, Sanyami, okay. Ganesh, yes. Harshil, okay. So Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is the first prime minister of India. So what he did, he is also known as the architect of the Indian foreign policy. He make n number of foreign policy. That's why he also known as the architect of Indian foreign policy, as you seen in the screen. And not only that, student, his contribution toward the social and economic development is a very important role. He played a very important and crucial role toward the economic and social development. But at the 1964, in 1964, Jawaharlal Nehru, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru passed away. And afterward, the second prime minister, the next prime minister after Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is Lal Bahadur Shastri. So let's see what the contribution did by Lal Bahadur Shastri. Okay. So one by one, we will go to each part, each contribution part done by Lal Bahadur Shastri. So the next prime minister after, means the second prime minister is Lal Bahadur Shastri. So when the Lal Bahadur Shastri is the prime minister, at that time, what happened? The tenure, the India and Pakistan went to war related to Kashmir issue. As you all know about the Kashmir issue, if yes, just type in a chat box. Yes. Okay, Aditya, good. Akansha, okay, good. So the issues which happened related to India, which happened between India and Pakistan, the issues related to Kashmir, which happened in 1965. And the Soviet Union tried to meditate, tried to solve this issue which happened between two countries. And slowly and gradually, they are trying to solve issues Soviet Union, okay, which happens between India and Pakistan. But not only that, student, if we see the contribution of Lal Bahadur Shastri. So Lal Bahadur Shastri gave one slogan, that is Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Now, no need to explain this slogan because the slogans itself explaining the meaning. Jai Jawan means soldier and Jai Kisan means farmer. So this slogan is especially highlighted the importance of our Indian farmer and Indian soldier. So Lal Bahadur Shastri gave a slogan, that is Jai Jawan and Jai Kisan, to that people able to know what is the importance of the soldiers and our farmer, because soldier and farmer are the backbone of our nation. As you all know, if farmer is not, you're not able to get a sorry, get a food. Not only that, soldier students, soldier, because of soldier you are safe. So to highlight their importance, the Jawaharlal Nehru, sorry, not Jawaharlal Nehru, the Lal Bahadur Shastri given a slogan that Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Afterward, if we 1966, in 1966, the Lal Bahadur Shastri took a last breath in Tashkent. So if I asked you question, so where the Lal Bahadur Shastri took a last breath? So what is your answer, student? Where did the Lal Bahadur Shastri? Yes, very good. Okay. So yes, correct answer, student. The Lal Bahadur Shastri was our second prime minister. He took a last breath at Tashkent in 1966. Afterward, our third prime minister. So, as the image and the name also I kept over here. So, can anyone tell me who is our third prime minister? Yes, Priya Singh, exactly, because already I write an answer in the chat on a screen. Yes, Tejas Kapoor. Okay. Rishi, yes. Gayatri, yes. So Indira Gandhi is the third prime minister. So let's move toward, yes, in women, she is the first prime minister. Exactly. So Indira Gandhi, we move toward the contribution done by the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Okay, I hope the letters are not now visible properly. Okay, if you have any queries, Indira Gandhi, who is a third Prime Minister and first woman Prime Minister. So in 1966, what happened? The tenure, the Pakistan oppressive policies. Pakistan had made certain policies. So in East Pakistan, so what happened? Especially in the East Pakistan, they had made certain policies. Again, I am explaining. Pakistan in 1966, Pakistan made certain policies. And because of this, East Pakistan resulted in big movement. And this movement is led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and his organization. And the organization name is Mukti Bahini. Why this organization has been set up? Because the crisis which happened in East Pakistan, this crisis is affected India also. Because million and number of refugees came to India from East Pakistan. And because of this, any crisis which occurred in East Pakistan, it affects India also. Refugees. Refugees means any person which comes from other country. Okay. So this happened in the time of the Indira Gandhi's. Okay, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. So now we move to the 1970s. What happened? Yes, you can. So now we move to the 1970s. So till here, the 1960 year, the year which happened, any issues, any things, or the Prime Minister contributions, all the things which happened in 1960, all things are clear up to this? If yes, just start. Okay, now move to the next part, that is 1970s. When we're talking about 1971, in 1971, what happened? War happened between India and Pakistan. And because of this, the one independent country formed. And that independent country named is Bangladesh. So because of war happened between India and Pakistan, one different country has been formed. And that country named is Bangladesh. And not only that, student, in the era of 1970, up to 1970, India successfully tested atomic device at Pokhran in Rajasthan in 1974. In 1974, he tested atomic device. Okay, I hope that you watched the movie Pokhran. So successfully in 1974, yes, in 1974, at Pokhran, they tested an atomic device successfully. And after that, in 1975, the people of Sikkim voted for joining the Indian Republic. And at that time, Sikkim became the full-fledged state in the Indian Federation. Now, student, I want to ask you, what is to 1977? The period is called as the national emergency. This period is known as the national emergency. And after that, yes, exactly correct, Harshit. And after that, general election were conducted to solve out that national emergency. Okay. Afterwards, what happened? Emergency. On the backdrop of the emergency, many opposition parties. Now the emergency has been backdrop, has been stopped. Now what happened? Many opposition party came together and they form a one party. And the party name is Janta Party. Yes, you know that na BJP. The Congress party, the leader of Congress party is Indira Gandhi, as you all know, was roundly defeated by newly formed party. That is Bharat Janta Party. Okay. So at that time, Morarji Desai become the prime minister, but the leader who came from Janta Party. Okay. The Morarji Desai is come from Janta Party and he is became the prime minister after Indira Gandhi. But eventually what happened? He could not stay for the long time due to the internal differences happen between their own political issues or own political parties. So for very short time, he is the prime minister and he is elected from the Janta Party. After that, Charan Singh is the next person, and the election which is conducted in the 1980. The Charan Singh is the next, but he is also not stay from the more year. Afterward, the Congress party under the leadership of Indira Gandhi came to power again. Again, the Indira Gandhi will be the Indira Gandhi was the prime minister of our India with full power. So this all H's, the elections problem, election issues. Then afterward, we can tasted a Pokhran. Then not only that, student, we also seen that in 1971, Bangladesh country had been formed because the internal issues happened between India and Pakistan. So all these things happened in the era of 1970s. So till here, all things are cleared, I hope. If yes, then type in the chat box yes. Or if you have any doubt, you can. Okay. I'll show you some image over there. You will tell me who is that person. Okay, recognize that image. Okay. So the person who is our sixth prime minister. Can anyone tell me in the chat box? Okay, very good, Himakshi. Aditi. Okay. Shraddha. I'm talking about sixth prime minister. Okay. Okay. So the sixth prime minister is Rajiv Gandhi. Now the seventh prime minister, can anyone tell me who is that? The seventh prime minister. Yes, exactly, Ganesh. Very good. Okay, Vaishnavi. Yes. Sanyami. Okay. Harshil. Okay, the name is Vishwanath Pratap Singh. Now next is eight prime minister. Yes, Chandrasekhar. Now one by one we will move to each and every part. Okay. So when we're talking about 90s, 80s, in this decade, so many Indian political system faced new challenges. In this era, what happened? The Sikhs in Punjab demanded the independent state, and the state name is Khalistan. They need a one independent state. In the era, of 1980s. And because of this, they started a one movement. And this movement is totally violent and destructive because they need a one new country. Sorry, they demanded one new independent state. So, and the state name is Khalistan. Okay, so Pakistan, what had it? They lent a support. They lent a support to this movement. And not only that, the Indian army sent in the Golden Temple at Amritsar to stop this movement. And afterward, the Holy Shrine of Sikh in 1984 to evict the terrorists. Now, what happened in that time in 1984? They had taken so many persons, shelter had been taken over. There are n number of persons who didn't have their own shelter. So one of the Sikh bodyguard in Indira Gandhi personal security assistant heard. And not only that, in this period, the period called United Liberations Front of Assam. United Liberation Front of Assam carried a major movement which is related to northeastern India. And number of movements like political issues, afterwards social issues and economical issues. Because after independence, the n number of issues has been came forward in the Assam, Sikkim, and n number of states. To solve these problems, to solve the problems of Northeast India, the one organization has been set up in Assam that named is United Liberation Front of Assam. And if we see in 1984, after Indira Gandhi assassination, now what do you mean by assassination, student? What do you mean by assassination? Okay, yes, perfect. So after the murder, okay, Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India. And he tried to make several changes. Reforms means changes, okay? So he tried to make several changes in the field of Indian economy and science and technology. And he also solved, yes, he solved the problems like Tamil minorities. Tamil minorities, like if you have seen in Sri Lanka also, so many Tamil peoples are living. Actually, 90% of the Tamilian people are living over there. If you know this, Sri Lanka. Yes, teacher. Oh, okay, fine. So the Tamil minority. So he is also promoting the Tamil minorities, the ideas of United Sri Lankas. Okay, because the Sri Lanka country itself, you found that so many n number of Tamilian peoples are living over there, and its efforts. So Rajiv Gandhi is promoting all these things. Afterward, the lot of criticisms he faced, and because of this, the took off. And not only that, especially the purchase of long range cannon from a foreign company, the foreign company called Bofors. He also purchased a long range cannon from foreign company and it's named as Bofors. Afterwards, political corruption became a crucial issue. It taken a important issues. It making so many issues and hurdle in the general election. And afterward, several political parties formed a coalition. They formed one coalitions, and the coalition names is Janata Dal. And because of defeat between Congress Party and Janata Dal won the elections. And after winning the election, Vishwanath Pratap Singh become the next prime minister. You can see in the image also, Vishwanath Pratap Singh become the next prime minister. They laid several policies related to reservation, reservation like what, students? ST, OBC, all the caste, okay? They started so many policies for reservations. And afterwards, for limited year, they continue with the prime minister seat. But after some time, the next prime minister after Vishwanath Pratap Singh, the next prime minister is Chandrasekhar. And his government is also for short time. So in 1991, during the election campaign, the terrorist organization, which is in Sri Lanka, they formed a liberation tiger of Tamil Union. The full form, LTTE. The full form of LTTE is Liberation Tiger of Tamil Union. Okay. So after the assassination, okay. So after the end of the decades of 1980, what happened? The unrest of the Jammu Kashmir. This is the next issue of the Jammu Kashmir, okay, had started. The terrorist activity has been started in Jammu Kashmir. The Pandit, if you had the one movie has been King related to Jammu Kashmir issue. At that time, what happened? Pandit, the people who is belonging to Pandit community, they leave their valleys. Yes, Puri, exactly. So they leave their valleys, they leave their homes in the end of the 1980s. So many n number of strikes, so many n number of protests are happen at that time. And this problem take a serious day by day, it form a one means terrorist conflicts. The people who belonging to Pandit community, it's hard to survive them in that place, in that era. So because of that, they leave their valley, they leave their houses. Okay, so up till mark, I hope so all things are cleared. If we okay, the Indo-China War was fought in the region of the dashed line. And your options are McMahon line, Kashmir line, St. Lawrence line, or McKinley line. Okay, I got an answer from Shakshi, Sai, then Vedant, Akansha, Aditya. Yes, McMahon line is the correct answer. Afterward, the next question is Jawaharlal Nehru passed away in dash. Okay, Jyoti, Latika, Aditya, Sakshi. No, Swanandi. I'm talking about second answer. Don't go more forward, okay? What's my question? Jawaharlal Nehru passed away at. Okay, let me unmute someone. Let me check. Okay, Ashwin. Okay. Is I'm audible?